Hello students, in this video class we are going to discuss a Java program which will take an integer number as input from the user and check whether it is a happy number or not. Now what is a happy number? If we iterate the process of summing the squares of the digits of a number, okay, if we iterate or if we repeat the process of what? Process of summing the squares of the digits of a number. I will show you, don't worry. And if that process ends with 1, the number will be called as a happy number. For example, 7 is a happy number. 49 is also a happy number. Now, why 7 is a happy number? See, if the value of num, that integer number, is 7. So, what is the square of 7? The square of 7 is, what is the square of 7? Because only one digit is there. Yes or no? So, 7 square is equal to 49. Is it a single digit number? No, it is not a single digit number. So the process will repeat once again. So 4 square plus 9 square. Why? Because the first digit of 49 is 4 and the second digit of 49 is 9. So 4 square plus 9 square. So you can see the process of summing the squares of the digits, summing the or adding the squares of the digits. Okay. So 4 square plus 9 square is equal to 4 4s are 16 plus 9 9s are 81. Yes or no? That is equal to 6 plus 1 7, 8 plus 1 97. Now, is 97 a single digit number? No, 97 is not a single digit number. So we have to repeat the process once again. What is the process? Process of summing the squares of the digits. Okay. So the first digit of 97 is 9, so 9 square plus the second digit of 97 is 7, 7 square. That is equal to 9 9s are 81 plus 7 7s are 49. Yes or no? That is equal to 9 plus 1, 10, 0, carry 1, 8 plus 4, 12 plus 1, 13, 130. Is 130 a single digit number? No, 130 is not a single digit number. Okay, so we have to repeat the process once again. 1 square plus 3 square plus 0 square. Yes or no? That is equal to 1 square 1, 3 square 3 3s are 9 plus 0 square 0. So 9 plus 1, 10. It is 10. Is 10 a single digit number? No, 10 is not a single digit number. So we have to repeat the process once again. What is the process? The first digit of 10 is 1, 1 square plus the second digit of 10 is 0, 0 square. That is equal to 1 square plus 0 square. It is 1. Okay. So is 1 a single digit number? Yes, 1 is a single digit number and it is equal to 1. Therefore, we can say 7 is a happy number. Therefore, it is written, if you iterate, if you repeat the process of what? Adding or summing. Summing what? The squares of what? Digits of a number. And if that process ends with 1, the number will be called as a happy number. Clear? Similarly, 49 is a happy number. Okay. Similarly, 97 is a happy number. 130 is a happy number. Clear? Okay. Now listen. Let us take for 50. Is 50 a happy number? Listen. 50 is not a happy number. Why? I will show you. Listen. 50 is not a happy number. If the value of num is 50. So is 50 a single digit number? No. So 5 square plus 0 square. That is equal to what? 5 square 25 plus 0 square 0. That is equal to what? 25. Okay. Now, is 25 a single digit number? No. So we have to repeat the process. Process of what? Summing the squares of the digits of the number. So 2 square plus 5 square. That is equal to 2 2s are 4 plus 5 5s are 25. 2 2s are 4 plus 5 5s are 25. That is equal to what? 29. Is 29 a single digit number? No. So we have to repeat the process. 2 square plus 9 square. That is equal to 2 2s are 4 plus 9 9s are 81. Yes or no? So 81 plus 4, 85. Is 85 a single digit number? No. So we have to repeat the process. 8 square plus 5 square. That is equal to what? 8 8s are 64. Yes or no? 8 8s are 64 plus 5 5s are 25. Okay. That is equal to 5 plus 4, 9. 6 plus 2, 8. 89. Is 89 a single digit number? No. So we have to repeat the process. 8 square plus 9 square. That is equal to 8 8s are 64 plus 9 9s are 81. Okay. That is equal to 4 plus 1, 5 and 8 plus 4, 12, 13, 14, 145. Okay. 145. Yes or no? 64 plus 81, 415, 8, 19, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, 145. Okay. Now, is 145 a single digit number? No. So 1 square plus 4 square plus 5 square, that is equal to 1 square 1 plus 4 fours are 16 plus 5 fives are 25. So 16 plus 1 17. 17 plus 25. 7 plus 5 it is 12. 2 1 3 1 4 42. Okay, so 42, it is coming 42. Is 42 a single digit number? Is 42 a single digit number? No. So we have to repeat the process. 4 square plus 2 square. That is equal to 4 fours are 16 plus 2 twos are 4. That is equal to what? That is equal to 20. Is 20 a single digit number? No. So we have to repeat the process. 2 square plus 0 square. That is equal to what? That is equal to 4. Is 4 a single digit number? Yes, 4 is a single digit number. Is it equal to 1? No, it is not equal to 1. 4 is not equal to 1. So 50 is not a happy number. 50 is not a happy number, because if we are repeating or iterating the process of adding the squares of the digits, at the end we are getting 4. We are not getting 1. Yes or no? We are getting 4. Therefore, we can say 50 is not a happy number. 50 is not a happy number. Now the question arises, how to build a logic? Yes or no? How to build a logic? So what we will do, we will define a method. Okay, and we will take the help of that method. Which method? Get sum of square of digit. SYSOD means get sum of what? Square of digits of a number, okay, of a number. And this method will return that value. Okay, and we will make it static so that we won't have to create the object, and then we will make public, and then we will decide the code within this method. So what this method will do, this method will accept an integer number and it will return the sum of the square of digits of that number, of that accepted number. Okay, clear or not? Now let us think about this method. Listen. Yes. Import java.util.scanner. Okay. Public class happy number tester or checker. Happy number tester. Okay. Public static void main capital STRING string array space args. Okay. Create the object of scanner. Scanner SCN is equal to new scanner, system.in. Okay. System.out.println enter an integer number. Okay. Accept that number. Int num is equal to scanner object dot next int method. Okay, so the user will give the value, integer value, and it will be stored in num. Okay, now what we will do, we will just reinitialize this num by calling the method get sum of square of digit and pass num. Okay, see, because if it is a single digit number, n is equal to 7. So we need 49 at the very first stage. So 7 will go there and we will get 49 in num. Okay, then we will use a while loop. Now what should be the condition of while loop? Focus here. What should be the condition? The condition should be if the value of n, see, first of all, the value of n is 7. Okay, just a second. Yes, the value of n is 7. First of all, the value of num is 7. So 7 is a single digit number. That is the reason why we are calling this method, okay, before while loop, so that if 7 is there, if the number is 7 or a single digit number, we just get the square of that number, we get double digit number, because that is the condition where we have to terminate the process. Yes or no? So what is that condition? Then the value of num is becoming what? Num is becoming 49. Then the value of num will become 97. Then the value of num will become 130. And then the value of num will become 10. And then finally the value of num will become 1. And 1 is a single digit number. It is a single digit number. 1 is a single digit number. 1 is a single digit number. And what is the condition of single digit number? Huh? What is that condition? If n is greater than 9, it means it is not a single digit number. If n is greater than 9, which implies n is not a single digit number. Yes or no? So we have to repeat this process till this condition is there, till the value of n is greater than 9. Okay, that is the reason why we'll put here, listen, why we'll write here num is greater than 9. The moment the value of num will become a single digit number, this process will end. This process will end. Which process? The same process. Num is equal to get sum of square of digit and just pass the same value num. Just pass the same value num. See, what is the way of thinking about a program? You will have to assume that this method will give you the sum of square of digit. How, that we will decide afterwards. But first of all, you have to assume. Okay? Now, at a time, you cannot think about this process also as well as that process. So divide the task. First of all, think about the first process and then we will decide about the second process. What is the second process? The process of what? Returning the sum of square of digit by the method get SOSOD. Clear? Now, we will check after this while loop if the value of num is becoming 1. So we will display system.out.println. It is a happy number. It is a happy number. It is a happy number. And in else part, we will display system.out.println. It is not a happy number. It is not a happy number. It is not a happy number. Clear? Now here, let me close the block of main method. Now I will define which method? I will define the SOSOD method. So public static void or int, public static int. Why static? Because we are calling it directly from within the static main method. Okay, so public static int, what is the name of the method? Get sum of square of digit, okay, of an integer number. So assume the value, this value will go, no, first of all, it will go from here, no? Yes. Okay, it is received by n. So here I will declare one variable d is equal to 0. So what is the purpose of this variable? To store the extracted digit of the number. Okay, then int SOSOD. What is the meaning of SOSOD? Sum of square of digit is equal to 0. Okay, so this variable will store the sum of square of the digits, extracted digits. Okay, then let me use a while loop. While this value of n is greater than 0, yes or no? While this value of n is greater than 0, let me extract the digit d is equal to n modulus 10. So what will happen? The last digit will get extracted. Okay, then we will write here sum of square of digit is equal to sum of square of digit plus what? The square of that digit which is extracted. That means d into d. Yes or no? So we have extracted the digit in variable d. Okay, we have extracted and stored the extracted digit in variable d. So d into d means the square of the extracted digit. So it will what get added with the value of SOSOD and the complete value will be stored or reinitialized to SOSOD. Then we will have to think about the updation expression. Now, when I have extracted the last digit, after extracting and adding the square of that digit, I need to remove that digit. And what is the formula to remove? N divided by 10. So whenever we perform modulus 10, it means we require the last digit. Whenever we perform an integer number divide by 10, it means we want to remove the last digit. Okay. And after removing the last digit, whatever number will be left, it will be reinitialized to the variable n. So this will act as an updation expression. Okay, and then finally we will return the value of what? SOSOD. Return SOSOD. So here I'm closing the SOSOD method, and here let me close the block of class. Let me close the block of class. Okay, clear now? Now listen. Listen. Suppose the value of num is 7. The value of num is 7. So first of all, we are passing 7. So this parameter n is receiving the value 7. This parameter is receiving the value 7. Okay. Then digit is equal to 0. 1 minute. N is equal to 7. D is equal to 0. And SOSOD is equal to 0. SOSOD is equal to 0. Okay. What is the condition? N greater than 0. What is n? N is 7. 7 is greater than 0. Yes, 7 is greater than 0. If the condition is true, the control will go within the body of the loop. N modulus 10 is equal to D. Yes or no? So n modulus 10 means 7 modulus 10. What is the meaning of 7 modulus 10? 10 zeros are 0, remainder 7. 10 zeros are 0, remainder 7. So the variable D will hold value 7. Okay, then D into D means 7 into 7. What? 7 into 7. It means it 49. And SOSOD. What is the value of SOSOD? It is 0. So 0 plus 49, 49. So in SOSOD, we will get 49. N is equal to n by 10. N by 10 means 0. Then the control will again go to the testing expression to check whether the current value of n, which has become 0, is greater than 0. So it will give false. If it is false, the control will come out of the body of the loop and it will return SOSOD. And what is the value of SOSOD? It is 49. Okay, so 49 will be returned where? Here. This part. At this part, 14, the value of 49 will be returned. Then it will check. Now, num is greater than 9, 49 is greater than 9. Yes, it's true. If it's true, it will continue the same process. And what is the condition? Till it is not becoming a single digit number. Till the value of num is not becoming a single digit number, this process will what? Repeat. Okay. And then after the value of num, when it becomes a single digit number, then it will come out of the body of the loop and it will check whether it has become 1 or not. If it has become 1, it is a happy number, or else it is not a happy number. Now let me write this program and show it to you. Listen. Where is BlueJ? Yes, this one. New class. Control A, backspace, import import java dot util dot sca and an ER scanner public public class. What is that? Happy number testr, happy number tester. Public public static static void void main capital string string array space args. Okay, create the object of scanner scn equals to new scanner. Okay, is equal to new scanner system.in and display the message system.out dot println system.out dot println enter an integer number. Okay, int num is equal to scanner object dot next int. Okay, now what I will do, num is equal to, I will call the get SOSOD method, get sum of square of digit, and I will pass the same number. Okay, here I will use the while loop and the condition will be n till n is greater than 9. Okay, so again the process will continue. Num is equal to get sum of square of digit and pass the same number Okay, after while loop, just check if num is equal to 1, I will display system.out.println It is a happy number. It is a happy number. It is a happy number. Else system.out.println it is not a happy number. It is not a happy number. Okay, control shift I. Now I have to define the get SOSOD method. So the name of the method is get SOSOD. And listen carefully. While calling the get SOSOD method, you are passing an integer number. So the parameter of this method should be int n. Okay, and you are expecting some value from this method. Which value? Sum of a square of digit. So the return type of this method should be int. And this method has to be static. Why? Because you are calling it directly from within the body of static main method. Okay, and make it public. It's optional to make it public. It depends upon you. Okay, then yes, int digit is equal to 0. Int sum of square of digit is equal to 0. Then one while loop, while n is greater than 0. Okay, while n is greater than 0, what? Digit, extracted digit is equal to n modulus 10, n modulus 10, and then SOSOD is equal to SOSOD plus digit into digit. Okay, then n is equal to n divided by 10. N is equal to n divided by 10. Okay, n is equal to n divided by 10. Okay, then return return SOSOD. Control shift I, control K. No syntax error. Now let me check. Main method pass 7. It is a happy number. That's great. Now let me pass 8. It is not a happy number. Now let me pass 49. 40. It's a happy number. Now let me pass 50. Okay, it is not a happy number. So the program is working properly. Yes or no? Okay, so all of you take the screenshot of this main method. Okay, and then take the screenshot of get SOSOD method. So this is how we can check whether an integer number is a happy number or not. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the video. Bye bye, take care.